gas reservoir. They have found out largest natural gas reservoir. Okay. Many of you have answered it correctly. Ruxana has answered. No. Sorry. Who has answered it first? Arpit has answered it first. The Turkey is correct answer. Turkey is the country which has founded natural gas reservoir of Black Sea. But my question is, it has been the biggest ever natural gas reservoir found, okay, in the Black Sea. What is the volume? What is the volume of this reservoir? What is the volume of this reservoir? What is the volume of this reservoir? Excellent, guys. It is Palak has answered it correctly. Palak has answered it correctly. Arpit is a bit wrong. It is 320 billion cubic meter. 320 billion cubic meter is the volume. Arpit thoda sa galat ho gaya. Ruxana has answered it correctly. So the volume of this reservoir is 320 billion cubic meter. Okay. Now this, like, I'll add now. See, Turkey is dependent on Russia, Iran, and Azerbaijan for energy. Okay, so Turkey is now majorly dependent on these three countries: Russia, Iran, and Azerbaijan. Now, what Turkey wants is Turkey themselves want to be the largest exporter. They want to export this. But now my other question is, see, obviously Turkey becomes, now they are dependent on Russia, Iran, and Azerbaijan. Okay, now once Turkey founds this reservoir, like this largest reservoir in the Black Sea, natural gas reservoir, they will turn into exporters. They will start giving more natural gas to the other countries. So their economy will grow up, agreed or not. Their economy will grow up, agreed or not. Okay, so when a country, understand it with the terms of economics, when a country becomes a very, very good exporter, their currency value will increase. Currency ki value increase hogi. Why others are silent, guys? Their currency value will increase. Please, everyone answers. Otherwise, no, there is no point of discussing. This class is for discussion, not for teaching. So obviously US बहुत ज़्यादा चीज export करता है. US exports lots of things, so their currency increases. Why Iran, Venezuela, इनकी currency की value क्यों increase होती है? Because they are one of the largest oil exporters, so their currency has a high value. So when Turkey becomes one of the largest exporter of natural gas, their currency value will increase. What is the currency of Turkey? What is the currency of Turkey? No, Libra is not the correct answer. It's Lyra. Lyra is the correct answer. Lyra is the currency of Turkey. Farzana, you are perfectly correct. Okay, so Turkey's currency value will increase. So three things I have discussed. Turkey has discovered one of the largest natural gas reservoir in the Black Sea. The volume of that reservoir is 320 billion cubic meter. 320 billion cubic meter. So Turkey's dependence majorly on other countries like Russia and Azerbaijan, Russia, Iran, and Azerbaijan for natural gas will deplete completely. Obviously, when Turkey becomes an exporter of natural gas, their currency value will increase. Other question we can add to it is when this natural gas reservoir will start functioning, in which year it is expected to be functioning. 2023 is the correct answer, Lakshmi. 2023 is a very correct answer. Got it? Is this topic clear? Is this concept clear? Okay, this is enough for this question. Okay. who launched Food Safety and Standard Authority of India's Eat Right India Handbook recently? A person has launched food safety. Just a minute, let me complete the question, then only I'll be able to discuss. Who launched India Food Safety and Standard Authority of India Eat Right in India Handbook? A book was launched. Who launched it? And it was launched by Dr. Harshvardhan. See, Dr. Harshvardhan is union minister, like he's a central minister. All the union ministers are like central minister under Modi government. Okay. So he's a union minister of health and family welfare. He launched a book. He launched a handbook, Eat Right India Handbook. Okay. So this was launched by him. Okay. So this is only you need to know in this. Okay. So the correct answer is Dr. Harshvardhan. Dr. Harshvardhan launched this book. I'll go for one more question here. Our organization, is the question visible? Just a minute, I'll change the position of camera. Is the question visible clearly? Okay. Now, find the now clear, better, right? Okay. Find the organization which has released a report. An organization has released a report titled Elephants Not Commodities. This organization has launched a report, Elephant Not Commodities. Which is the organization? Is the organization? The correct
World Animal Protection.
Nikhil.
World Animal Protection Organization.
You are very correct, Nikhil. The correct answer is the World Animal Protection. Okay, World Animal Protection has launched a report, Elephants Not Commodities. Now, who will explain me like what is the scenario or what is the concept behind this report and what was the need of like giving up this report? Nikhil, can you explain? Can you explain, Nikhil? World Animal Protection has launched a report, Elephants Not a Commodities. Those who are explaining, please use your microphones.
Yeah. Sir, sir, because I think this people they are using this elephant's tusk to make furniture and all, sir. So that's why.
Oh, and if you know anything else, you can.
Hello. So it was. So may I?
Yeah. Go on. I'm waiting for your answer.
It was to like good care of the animals. Those are kept in captive, like in animal zoos and all those places where, and for the tourism purposes also, the elephants were kept in captive, so they should be provided sufficient and adequate treatment in them.
See, majorly in countries like India, Laos, Cambodia, Nepal, Sri Lanka, and Malaysia. Thailand also, Thailand, India, Cambodia, Nepal, Sri Lanka, and Malaysia. In these countries, elephants are used for tourism purpose. Okay, elephants are basically used for tourism purpose and even in entertainment industry, and they are not kept in a proper environment. Okay, so recently on the day of World Elephant Day, on 12th August, it was World Elephant Day. So this report was released on 12th August. It was World Elephant Day. This report, third edition of this report, was released in order to protect or conserve the life of elephants. Okay, so on 12th August, this report. 12th August, this report was released in order to give a proper living environment to the elephants. Okay. And in some of the countries, elephants are used for entertainment purpose, tourism purpose, and as Nikhil said, certain people use it for furniture, certain people use it for X, Y, Z aspects. This news is very important for your exam because, as Nipur correctly pointed out, there was a brutal incident which took place in at Kerala, where an elephant was killed where a pregnant elephant was killed, and it was a brutal incident. And so this report is very, very important, and the World Elephant Day is also very, very important as per your examination point of view. So this report was given by World Animal Protection. Ruxana is saying something. What you guys are saying? I'm waiting. What is this incident called? What is this incident called? Nikhil, the incident was a pregnant elephant was there. Okay, somebody fed that elephant a pineapple in which the pineapples are like under like stuffs from inside the pineapple was removed and crackers were put on it, and elephant, it was given to the elephant, and it was given to the elephant, and the elephant remained in approximately 6 to 7 hours in water, and the elephant died, and it was a pregnant elephant, and they did it for fun, but it was one of the brutal incident that took place in Kerala. Okay, so it was just a very pathetic incident that took place in Kerala, and elephant thought that it was a pineapple, so it fed on the pineapple, but they stuffed up the pineapple with the crackers. Okay, so elephant died, and it was like a brutal incident. Okay, it was an heinous crime. Anything else? Anything else? Got it, guys? Okay. Okay. Now the next question is, I'll take this bit up. The Uttar Pradesh government has signed an MOU. MOU means Memorandum of Understanding with which country for water resource management in Bundelkhand. Uttar Pradesh government has recently signed an MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, with one of the countries to manage water crisis in Bundelkhand. Okay, so what is this? Like which country? Many of you have answered. The first person to answer was Nupur. Nupur has answered it correctly. Okay, the MOU was signed between Uttar Pradesh and Israel. Okay, the MOU was signed between Uttar Pradesh and Israel. Okay. Okay. Now my question is, obviously this MOU was signed between Uttar Pradesh and Israel to overcome the water crisis. But वो person कौन थे जिसके साथ MOU sign करा? Who was a person? Okay, what is his name? Soumya, excellent. Ron Malka is a person. Ron Malka is a person, and Ron Malka is Israel. Palak has answered more precisely. Alok Sinha was a person from India side, and Ron Malka is Israel's ambassador to India. Israel के राजदूत हैं for to India. He is Israel's ambassador to India, and Alok Sinha is Agriculture Production Commissioner of India. So this MOU was signed to like increase water, to overcome the water crisis at Bundelkhand. Alok Sinha. Okay, Alok Sinha is production commissioner, agriculture production commissioner. Okay, agriculture production commissioner of UP. Okay, and Ron Malka as Israel's ambassador to India. I'll share you a story. Okay, I have like this much you guys understood, no? This much you guys understood? Any issue with this? No issue. Okay. Now I'll share you a story. Saloni, are you having a doubt? Saloni is typing something, that's why I'm waiting. No. Okay, I'll share you a story. Indian Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi went to Israel, and it was after so many years an Indian Prime Minister landed on Israel soil and Israel land, and after a grand welcome by the Honorable Prime Minister of Israel, Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu welcomed Narendra Modi, and Israel is one of the most technically equipped country. Okay, if Germany is for automobile and Switzerland is for precision engineering. Israel is one of the most technically equipped country. Okay. If you see now the major automobile brands, obviously Mossad is one of their prime forces. Like, let me complete. I mean, I'll come to that also. Okay. See, what I was telling. Aman बुला दिया यार. हाँ, Germany. आप जब भी देखोगे, whenever you are seeing any bigger automobile brand, the bigger automobile brand, they will be from Germany. Okay. When you are talking about precision engineering, sharp engineering, that will be from Switzerland. Ab dekhoge na, all the best quality watches will be obviously Swiss made because they believe in precision engineering. I'll tell you once I get an opportunity, I'll tell you the concept of precision engineering and what is precision engineering. And when you talk about Israel, they are good at defense system. As Aman pointed out, their Mossad is one of the most capable force of Israel. Okay, and it's their intelligence agency. And Aman, I would like to ask you a question in 1 or 2 minutes. Just wait with that. I'm not explaining Mossad entirely because I need to ask you a question. Okay. So what I was telling. So Narendra Modi landed on Israel soil and Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu welcomed him, and there was a grand reception for the Indian Prime Minister. After that, Benjamin Netanyahu and Narendra Modi went for a ride. They went for a ride to a beach and they traveled in a special vehicle. Okay, they travel in a special vehicle. Now, yeah, everyone travels using a vehicle. Even you use a vehicle to travel from one place to another. And Benjamin Netanyahu took Narendra Modi to a beach. Obviously, the securities were surrounded. After they reached that particular beach, Benjamin Netanyahu laughingly said, "Mr. Modi, did you understand what is the importance of this vehicle in which you have traveled?" So Modi was stunned. Sir, it's a normal vehicle. Obviously, beach ke paas there is sand dunes are there. Sand is collected, so this vehicle could easily overcome that sand and it could usually reach the seashore. Okay. Now the question was very tricky. Like, is vehicle mein kya acha tha? What is different in this vehicle? Narendra Modi was stunned when Benjamin Netanyahu gave the answer. This why Devashish, you know the answer to the question what Benjamin Netanyahu, Devashish is writing something, and if he knows the answer, no, it is very good. Because this was reported by an Israeli newspaper at that time, the local newspaper. Exactly not, it is seawater purification, something more. You are partially correct, Devashish. You are partially correct. What else? This vehicle does two things. One, it runs on a fuel like other vehicles, but moreover, the more this vehicle travels, jitna zyada wo distance cover karega, utna it will generate fresh water. Okay, and the fuel which is required to run this vehicle for kilometers and kilometers is very less. Devashish was correct. Okay, and this vehicle can even run on seawater. Okay, the combination of H2O, this vehicle can even run on the seawater, and Devashish was very correct. This seawater is converted into drinking water. Imagine a scenario when the world's seawater is converted into drinking water, then the water crisis of this entire world will be stopped. Modi asked Benjamin Netanyahu, what is the technology behind that? And the answer was just a smile. So this was reported by a Times magazine or an Israeli newspaper, and this was the thing. So Israel's technology is very, very, very well equipped. Okay, now Aman has talked about Mossad, one of the best, world's #1 intelligence agency. Mossad force. अर्पित है, अर्पित बताएगा एक चीज, कहाँ गए अर्पित? स्विच अर्पित, do you know about Munich Olympic incident?
Yes, I know, Jithin. There was a terrorist attack in which plenty of athletes die. Exactly numbers वगैरह मुझे इतने याद नहीं है. But
तो भी है, you share, फिर I will explain.
It was during the Olympics which were held in the Munich, Germany, in which there was a terrorist attack. उसमें around few athletes, 17, 18 athletes, I think, they died. उनको हो गया था. बाकी किसने किया था कब, this I am exactly not very clear. बस इतना मोटा इतना पता है.
और किसी को पता है? और किसी को पता है? अमन, switch on your microphone. अमन पूरा, this is Devashish is answering. Devashish, microphone on करो दोस्त. Is it about code red? Microphone on करके बोलोगे, आप थोड़ा explain करोगे तो I will be able to add more on to it. Anyone? Manju, Palak, Saloni.
Sir, I'm traveling.
I am?
Sir, I'm traveling. I'm traveling, so I'm going to hospital. So I'm listening on class.
Okay, no issue. Mute your microphone. Okay. So Munich is in Germany. Okay. So Munich is in Germany. Okay. My voice is clear? Okay. So Munich is in Germany. In year 1972, some Palestine terrorists, like India and Pakistan, no, we are good friends. Similarly, Israel and Palestine are very, very good friends. Okay. Like our neighbors, we are very friendly with our neighbors. Pakistani people loves us very much. We love Pakistan very much. Similarly, Israel and Palestine, they love each other very, very much. So you understood now what I am saying? Okay. They are very friendly with each other. So,
sir. But India and Pakistan are enemies, no, sir?
We are enemies. I am sarcastically saying that we are friends. Nikhil. Okay. Okay, I'll make it more clear. Like India and Pakistan are enemies. Okay, they fight. Okay, I didn't want to take to that extreme level. We fight for political reasons or geopolitical reasons. Similarly, Israel and Palestine are also not good allies. Okay. So what exactly happened is, it was Germany, 1972 Munich Olympics. The Olympics was held in Munich, and everything was set. And before the Olympics, Palestinian athletes were banned. From not participating. They were banned from participating in the Olympics because they were involved in certain activities, and the Olympic Committee banned them. And what happened was, whenever the Olympics is conducted, there is a games village. Games village is the place where the athletes stay. Okay. Even in Asian Games, when we conducted, we had Asian Games village, which is in Delhi, Khelgaon. So the games village is there. What exactly happened was, Israeli athletes were staying there. And the Palestine terrorist group from Palestine attacked these athletes, and they were made captive. Okay, they were captured. All these athletes were captured, and it was a worst incident, which for 2-3 days, where this Palestinian athletes, Palestine terrorist group captured. Okay, and Israel was so worried. They asked, can we send our Mossad? Okay, can we send our Mossad to let them get free? Okay, but the Germans were not at all willing, because German were saying, we are capable enough to tackle this situation. हम बहुत ही सक्षम हैं इस situation को tackle करने के लिए. We will free all your athletes. Okay, now Now, the demand of this Palestinian group, the Palestinian athletes group was, the demand of this Palestinian athletes group was, we need some of our terrorists who were captured by Israel to get freed. मतलब कुछ इस्राएली टेररिस्ट को like Palestinian टेररिस्ट को इसराइल ने कैप्चर कर रखा था, उसको छोड़ो, free them, then we will leave these athletes. Moreover, इनको यहाँ से बचने के लिए एक हेलीकॉप्टर चाहिए था. They wanted a helicopter to escape from this place. Okay, and with these athletes, okay. At last, after so many hours of deliberations, the German government agreed. Like, we will arrange for a helicopter. The helicopter came on the top of the roof. Okay, matlab kuch height pe it was there, and this terrorist with the athletes, they were climbing. They put the rope down and they were climbing into the helicopter. And what did German do? German fired animations at these terrorists, and all these athletes were killed. All this German German tried to save them, and it was an unnecessary firing they did, and all the athletes were killed. Most of the terrorists also escaped. And this was one of the brutal incidents that took place in Munich Olympics 1972. Now, the entire world was shell-shocked by this incident. Okay, the sports fraternity was shell-shocked, and it was like, it was not at all an apt incident where you are targeting the athletes of other nation. So what they decided is Israeli Prime Minister launched the famous operation, and one of the most brilliant military operations and most brilliant intelligence operations at that time or till today. The operation name is Operation Wrath of God. What is the operation name? Operation's name is Operation Wrath of God. Okay, why this operation was named Operation Wrath of God? You guys are asking something? Or shall I continue?
Sir, this operation was against Germany or against Palestine, sir?
It was against Palestine, that terrorist group. I'll come to it. Okay, shall I continue? Aman, shall I continue? Okay. This operation is the most brilliant intelligence operation which has been held till today. And this operation, how it was carried out, Operation Wrath of God, very brilliant operation. I'll tell you why. जो भी athletes थे, what did जो भी athletes थे जो मारे गए, the chapter was closed. Okay, this operation lasted approximately for 20 years. 20 years this operation lasted. Israel में सरकारें बदलती गई, but this operation never got changed. The government changed in Israel, but this operation was intact. I'll tell you how. Firstly, what Israel did was, Palestinian terrorists were spreading around the world, like those who were involved in this Munich Olympic incident. जो भी इस Munich Olympic incident में involved था, they spread around the world. They traveled through different parts of the world and lived there with different identities. Like, some became a teacher, some became a doctor. They traveled through different parts of the world and they lived there with different identities. Some did plastic surgery and they completely changed their identity and they lived there, and some had families. Okay, so it was very difficult to identify this terrorist who was spreading across various parts of this world. So what Israel decided is, like, we will identify each terrorist one by one, and without any evidence, we will wipe them off from this planet. The first procedure of Wrath of God was divided into 3 stages. Like, identify the terrorist who was spread, identify the country. The Mossad, the Israeli intelligence team, took fake passports, fake IDs. They made fake passports and they traveled to all these places where these terrorists were there. And the first group, जो पहले group थे, वो जाके terrorists के साथ रहते थे. They studied what these people were doing. Like, अगर कोई school में teacher है, if someone was a teacher in the school, they used the Mossad team, got into that school as a teacher. they studied about the whereabouts of this terrorist. भाई ये करता क्या है, they करता क्या है, क्या नहीं करता है. They studied about them. The second group of Mossad people went and became friendly with them, and the third group, okay, the third group finally went and wiped. That is intelligence, Uttam. How they know first? See, they identified, they kept a track. एक साल का procedure नहीं था. It was years on years of hard work. Okay, they kept a track कि obviously जो Olympic games village था, Munich Olympics का games village था, it had camera. Okay, and they kept a track of on the movement of this terrorist. So the first group था, what they were supposed to do, they were supposed to go and track out this terrorist ki ha, they made sure that this is the person we are searching for. They didn't do anything, they came back. The second group was sent to mingle up with the terrorist, either as a friend, either as a colleague. They mingled up with this terrorist. Okay, the third group was the major group. They were sent to wipe out these people. And wrath of God means without any trace, with the hands of the God. Only God knows how they wiped up. After killing the terrorist, no one knew who killed, how they got killed. It was only said that this terrorist has been killed. After killing all the terrorists who were involved in 1972 Munich Olympic incident, killing all the terrorists who were involved in 1972 Munich Olympic incident, then the prime minister, then us time ke prime minister, who was the prime minister of Israel at that time, they came on the stage and proclaimed that the Operation Wrath of God, which lasted for approximately 20 years, one of the biggest revenge operations of the world and one of the most brilliant intelligence operation of the world, has been successfully completed. Palestinian terrorist group who was involved in this incident, all the terrorists has been wiped off from this planet. Clear or not? Any doubts?
Sir, all the terrorists, not even one single terrorist was left. Sir,
No one was left. All the terrorists who were involved in Munich incident of 1972 were cleared off. And then only then Prime Minister came and declared that they have wiped off that, and Operation Wrath of God is complete. And no one was knowing that Operation Wrath of God is intact. Kisi ko pata nahi tha, Nikhil. No one was knowing that this operation is going on, and this was an undercover operation. Okay, and once the operation was done, they explained the scenario that we have launched this operation so many years back, and the terrorist has been killed, and the Operation Wrath of God is completed. Clear?
Yes, thank you, sir.
Okay. Others got bored or what? Soumya, Sharada, Satyam, Saloni, Ruxana, Pratibha.
No, sir, we're listening.
What did you understand, Sharada?
Sir, you explained right now the Operation Wrath of God is carried out by the Israeli government.
I couldn't hear you.
Sir, you explained right now about the Operation Wrath of God, which was carried out by the Israeli government.
Okay, cool. Now we will come back to the topic. Okay, I need to discuss something. Okay, I need to discuss something before questions. We will talk about a civilization. Okay, we will talk about a civilization. Okay, the civilization is very important part of Indian culture. The civilization's name is Harappan civilization. Have you heard this? Have you heard this? Okay. So we will discuss about that civilization also today. Okay. Before that, I'll predict one question that will be the type of question which will be asked in UPSC prelims this year. One question they are asking from last 2-3 years is, so one question means 2 marks. Okay, I'm giving you 2 marks. They will give you the map of India. Okay, they will give like 2 places, Bangalore and Delhi. Suppose Bangalore and Delhi, and they will give options 2, 3. I'm giving you a rough option 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now what they will ask you is, which is the what is the shortest number of states. What is the shortest number of states you need to cover to reach from Bangalore to Delhi? This is a rough example. मतलब they will give you a number and they will ask you कि मतलब ऐसे कितने अगर आपको दिल्ली से बैंगलोर shortest जाना, if you need to travel from Delhi to Bangalore, what is the minimum number of states to make the path shortest? What is the minimum number of states you need to cover? Okay, so they will ask this kind of question. Okay, they are asking this from past 2 years. This, like I have pointed out, two cities in Delhi and Bangalore. This can be like they can ask like Tamil Nadu's in Tamil Nadu there is Tirunelveli. Okay, Tirunelveli, it's a famous place in Tamil Nadu. They can ask what is the shortest number of states to be covered from Tirunelveli to reach Jodhpur, or they make it Jaipur. Okay, so you need to understand that Jaipur is in Rajasthan and Tirunelveli is in Tamil Nadu, and how to travel from Jaipur to Tirunelveli, what is the shortest number of states that will need to be covered. This question they will ask again this year. They will ask this kind of question, and one question, this question will be there. Okay, trust me, this question will be there. And one question, not exactly Tirunelveli and Jaipur, it can be other states as well. And one question will be from Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia, all those complicated. When you look at the map of Southeast Asia, it is a complicated location. Israel, Jordan, Palestine, Iraq, Iran, that place. From there, they will ask one question, and that question will be asked. So this area, like this thing will be fixed. Southeast Asia, one question, and this map question. Okay, Middle East Asia, Aman, right? Middle East countries. Okay, Middle East countries, they will ask one question, that Israel, Jordan, Palestine part, they will ask one question, and they will ask one question from this. And what else they will ask? Wait, I'm thinking also. I'll come to it. ये मेरे दिमाग में अभी आया तो I say it. Okay, okay, and this question they can ask. Okay, okay, just a minute. Now we will discuss about, you want me to discuss questions or you want me to discuss Harappan civilization? Batao. Harappan civilization. Okay, southeast में भी से question आ सकता है. एक मिनट. सिंगापुर, लावोस, थाईलैंड वाले रीजन से भी क्वेश्चन आ सकता है, और मिडिल ईस्ट से भी आ सकता है. मिडिल ईस्ट हैज हायर चांसेस. सो मिडिल ईस्ट से क्वेश्चन, आई विल मेक इट मोर क्लियर. मिडिल ईस्ट से क्वेश्चन आएगा इस्राइल, जॉर्डन, पैलेस्टीन, इस एरिया से क्वेश्चन आएगा. और साउथ ईस्ट एशिया से भी क्वेश्चन आ सकता है, जहां पे लावोस, थाईलैंड, ठीक है, म्यांमार, इस रीजन से भी क्वेश्चन आ सकता है. तो मेक श्योर यू कवर दिस एरियाज. ठीक है, ज्यादा चांसेस मिडिल ईस्ट से है. ओके, सो प्रैक्टिस मिडिल ईस्ट मैप प्रॉपर्ली. और अभी मेरे दिमाग में कुछ आ नहीं रहा. सो वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट हड़प्पन सिविलाइजेशन. लेट मी चेंज दिस होल प्रेजेंटेशन. Okay, like few minutes I'll discuss Harappan civilization as well. I'll take this area. सबसे पहले you wanted to discuss Harappan civilization. Okay, first thing, it is 4,600. If you want to write, you can write 4,600 years ago. This civilization. Manju, you are saying something? Okay, no. This civilization existed around 4,600 years ago. Okay. इतना पुरानी सभ्यता है. Like it was a civilization of 4,600 years ago. Okay, clear? Yeah, say something. Why you guys have turned on your microphone? I don't understand. अमन के पास तो हेडफोन है ही नहीं.
अभी नहीं है.
अमन ऐसे मत करा कर यार,
इको आएगी. और
अच्छा ठीक है. हरिणी, मंजू, नंदिनी, एनीवन टर्न ऑन योर माइक्रोफोन. पलक, यू टर्न ऑन योर माइक्रोफोन.
Yes, sir.
यार मुझसे बोलते रहा करो, अदरवाइज आई फील आई एम टीचिंग टू द बॉस. Okay. Harappan civilization is 4,600 years ago civilization. Like, okay. It is at the bank of which river? It is at the bank of which river?
In the Indus River, sir.
Very correct. It is
Indus,
at the bank.
especially Ravi, sir.
I couldn't hear you. Harini, excitement. In that excitement, the voice went off. Tell.
Sir, Indus River, sir. And
Yeah.
mainly the Ravi rivers branch the Harappan civilization lies, sir.
Very correct. It is at the bank of Indus River. Okay. So write down it is 4,600 years ago civilization at the bank of Indus civilization. Indus River. Okay. They had a very well planned and advanced society. They had a very well planned. Their society was very well planned. Okay. Well planned society. They had very well planned society. Okay. They had a very well planned society. Okay. Okay. Now, why they had a well planned society? I'll come to it later, because like they were like houses at one place, ek jagah pe khali houses were there. Okay, at upper place they were offices were there. Okay, offices were there. It was not mixed, and they were proper streets, drinking water and all. Drainage system was there. We'll come to it gradually. We will come to it. So the society was very well planned. Okay, now what were the why they were very rich? Like, they were in what aspects they were very rich? They were very rich in art. They were very rich. Their art and craft was very good. Planning was very good. Obviously, I mentioned they were planned in their like system. Everything was very well planned. Their architecture, Aman is as again correctly pointed out, their architecture was absolutely brilliant. Okay. They had seals and stamps. Seals and stamps, पता है क्या होता है? अमन बता भाई क्या होता है? What is seals and stamps? अब नहीं बताएगा. हाँ, जो you put stamp ना, seals क्या होते हैं? Seals होते हैं आप जो मोर लगाते हैं, और stamp you paste it on पुराने जमाने में जो लेटर पे आप स्टैम्प लगाते थे, तो they had seals and stamps also. Okay, they had unit of measurement. इनके टाइम पे जो measurement के अलग units होते थे, so they were scientific and rational because they had units of measurement like we use today, kilogram, gram. Okay, so they had proper units of measurement. We will talk about that as well. So they had proper art, planning, architecture, seals and stamps were there. They had unit of measurement, and their pottery and jewelry. Matka banana with clay. Nupur, I'll discuss that. Okay, so clay pottery they used to make their pottery and jewelry. Pottery and jewelry was wonderful. Okay, so they had pottery making scenario as well as jewelry. Terracotta toys were not so famous. Okay, it was there, but it was not so famous during that time. Devashish. So Harappan civilization, 4,600 years ago civilization, at the bank of Indus River. They were very good in art, planning, architecture, seals and stamps, measurement, pottery and jewelry. Clear? Clear? Any doubts? Okay, now their town planning. Let us talk about the town planning. The town planning was like, I'll draw it. I'm very good artist, rubbish artist. Lowland area. In lowland area, there were residential settlements. Like in lowland area, they had houses. Okay, they had houses in lowland area, and in highland area. In highland area, matlab the upper part of the town was designed that in upper part they had offices. Nupur ruk ja bhai. Okay, in lowland area they had houses, and in highland area they had offices. So write down, in lowland area they had residential settlements, and in highland area they had houses. In between this, they had a proper streets. Okay, streets were there. They had proper streets which were 5 meter to 10 meter wide, which were 5 meter to 10 meter wide, proper wide streets were there. Okay, 5 meter to 10 meter wide. All this structure were made up of bricks, burnt bricks. Jitna ek brick ko, jitna the solid bricks. How much you burn the bricks, bake the bricks will get stronger. So the structure were made up of burned bricks. Okay, the structure were made up of burnt bricks. The structure were made up of burnt bricks. Are you guys writing or getting bored? Okay, okay. The structure were made up of burnt bricks, and they had proper drainage system. Okay, they had proper drainage system. They had proper drainage system. Okay. Okay, so the structure were made up of burnt bricks and they had proper drainage system. So whatever I have discussed, I'll repeat it once again. It was 4,600 years ago civilization. It was on the bank of Indus River. It was on the bank of Indus River. They had a very well planned and advanced society. They were good in art, planning, architecture, jewelry. They were good at all these things. Okay, okay. The town planning was made in such a way that in lowland area there were houses, and in upperland area they were office, and they had a streets of 5 meter to 10 meter, and the structures were made up of burned bricks, and they had a proper drainage system. And important thing about Harappan civilization is, now the controversial thing in which you will have an argument with me. John Marshall, wait, screen got shared. John Marshall excavated Harappan civilization. Okay, now what is controversial? Excavated means, now when these people study the present land, the present scenario, when they study the present scenario, they understand that yaar itne saal purana, itne saal pehle there was a civilization which was Harappan civilization. Present scenario ko study karke, that is excavation. You are finding something from the past. Okay, and this happened in 1921. But the controversial, yeah, John Marshall excavated about Harappan civilization. But the controversial thing is, in some of the Indian books, it is written Dayaram Sahani excavated Harappan civilization. So both of them will never come in your options that who excavated Harappan civilization. Either it will be John Marshall or it will be Dayaram Sahani. So in some books it is written, and this also happened in 1921 only. So in some book it is written Dayaram Sahani excavated Harappan civilization. In some book it is written John Marshall excavated Harappan civilization. From the exam point of view, both are right. So they won't put both the options together. They will only put one option. Clear or not? Clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Now they had a citadel. Okay, let us go a bit more deep. Citadel means citadel was made up of bricks. Okay. Now what is citadel? It is a public gathering place. Public gathering place where people come and discuss their stuff, and for religious work. This was for religious work and for administrative work. Okay, this was for religious work and for administrative work. So basically, Manju, please mute your microphone. Okay, this was a public citadel, was a public gathering place. Like in present scenario, we have community centers. So similarly, citadel was a place where public used to come for community functions and religious functions. Okay, and for other administrative work. Is this much clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now they had a great bath. They had a great bath. Manju.
Sir, it is called as Mohenjo-daro, sir.
No. I am coming to it. Don't jump out of the things. I'll explain that. Today I won't be able to explain, but in next few classes, partially I'll cover up the things. Okay. This great bath was like a type of a swimming pool. Okay, like of a swimming pool where people used to come and to take bath. Okay, so this great bath had a water inlet from where water was poured into the swimming pool. Okay, this great bath. Okay, and this had a water outlet. And you guys are comparing it with now. Don't compare it with now, that what is new in this. Every swimming pool has a water inlet and water outlet. I am talking about a scenario of 4,600 years ago. Okay, 4,600 years ago this existed. Okay, around this great bath there were small rooms. Okay, there were small rooms which were changing rooms. Okay, change rooms. Okay, so they had a great bath also, and they were and it was mostly in the middle of the city. Is this much clear? So Harappan civilization had citadels, a community center, a great bath, and around the great bath you had change rooms, and there was a water inlet as well as water outlet. Okay, clear? Okay, now their jewelry was made up of gold, silver, bronze, and copper. These were the metals used by them to make the jewelry. So the jewelry was made up of gold, silver, bronze, and copper. Okay, this much clear? So these are very important. Okay, what were the metals used to make jewelries in Harappan civilization? Okay, now they had stamps and seals also, stamps and seals. Now, what were the signs that were made on the stamps and seals? What were the signs? What were the signs that were made on the stamps and seals? There was a unicorn bull. Unicorn bull. That is a bull with one horn. Okay. Okay. And they had a rhinoceros. Okay, rhinoceros made on this stamp, and Brahmini bull, a bull with two horns. So Brahmini bull. So basically the stamp had pictures of bull and rhinoceros, unicorn bull, Brahmini bull, and rhinoceros. You can Google and watch the pictures. Okay. Already I have talked about their stamps and seals. Okay, now what they had, I've already explained that they were so scientific that they had measurement units. Write down, they were scientific that they had measurement units. They used alphanumeric numbers, alphanumeric logos. Wait, they used alphanumeric logos, graphics, symbols in their script in order to depict something, or in order to do something, in order to write something. They used alphanumeric logos, graphics, symbols, everything they used in their script. Like we all nowadays we are also using it, but at that time it was very new. Okay, now the major disadvantage of this civilization was, can anyone explain me what was the major disadvantage of this civilization? They will get nothing from me, but I will appreciate their efforts. Batao bhai. The major disadvantage of this civilization was like they drinking well का मतलब तो पता है ना, from where you get water. Drinking well and soaking pit. Drinking well and soaking pit मतलब well जहां से पानी निकलता है, from where you take out the water, and nali, the soaking pit, was very near to each other. Okay, they were very near to each other. So from under the ground, this pure water and impure water used to get mixed. So it led to large number of waterborne diseases in that era. So the major disadvantage that was facing in Harappan civilization was their drinking well and soaking pit was near to each other. So water, like all this impure water and pure water get used to get mixed. Okay. Any doubt till now? Any doubt till now? If you have any doubt, ask. Okay, now in next class, what we will do is we'll continue with the current affairs. So I have mixed continue with the current affairs, and we will discuss. We will discuss largest cities of Harappan civilization, that is Mohenjo-daro. Okay, we will discuss about that. We will discuss about Lothal. We will discuss about Dholavira. We will discuss about Kalibangan. And what I will do is, at the end, I will compare this Mesopotamian civilization with Harappan civilization. Okay, so it will take me 5 to 10 minutes more. That we will do in next class. Okay, I don't want to mix up Operation Brandenburg and all these things together. We'll do that in next class. So I've given a basic idea about Harappan civilization. Make proper notes of it. Okay, make proper notes of it. And in every class, I will come up with a static topic also. Apart from C, it is current affairs plus static. So I'll mix it up. Okay. And the topic can be from history, the topic can be from current affairs, the topic can be from economics, from anywhere I'll get the topic. Okay? Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Have a nice day.
Sir.
Thank
Nikhil.
you, sir.
Wait,
Sir.
Nikhil has a question. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, I have.
Wait. Nikhil, ask.
Sir, you told that water used to mix up with drinking water and all other activities. Then all impure water also used to mix up. So all the water for washing clothes, dishes, and for using all the water used to mix up, sir.
Nikhil, see, there is a drinking well. Okay, drinking well is the thing from where you get the water. Okay, listen to me carefully. Okay, drinking well from you get the water, and the soaking pit is from where in the soaking pits the drainage water gets collected. Drainage water. Okay, the waste water get collected. What mistake they did was they mixed up drinking water. They mixed up they kept this soaking pit and drinking well together near to place. So they were not expecting, they couldn't anticipate that this water can mix up beneath the ground also, under the ground also. Okay, so what happened was the waste water in the drainage got mixed up with the fresh water in the well. Okay, clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so people were not knowing it that this water is getting mixed up. So what they used, they took out the water from the well and they drank that water, which led to waterborne disease. Okay. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
100% clear?
100% clear.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now my economics, current affairs, everything got mixed.
नहीं सर बढ़िया था.
बढ़िया था. हाँ सत्यम.
हाँ जी सर.
पक्का भाई मैं कंफ्यूज हो जाता हूँ, एक साथ मिक्स हो जाता है सब कुछ. और आज इसका तो पीपीटी भी नहीं था, तो आए